Dr. Connett's favorite things.
Hi Gators! I am so excited to be able to share some of my favorite things with you. Each time we meet like this, I'm going to be sharing, you're going to guess the topic, I'm going to be sharing a story about that topic, a science experiment about that topic, a snack related to that topic, and something that ties it in with the fruit of the Spirit. I'm excited to share my favorite things with you Gators. So, today I'm going to use my hands to show you how to draw something that we're going to learn about. I'm going to take my left hand, which is the hand when you look out in front of you that makes the L the right way, the capital L. I'm going to take this left hand, I'm going to trace my hand just like this. You don't have to be too careful about it. I'm going to trace my hand. Now I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to trace this hand just like this. I bet you're wondering what I'm going to make. Okay. Now after I trace my hands, I'm going to take different colored markers. I'm going to use red. And then I'm going to use orange. And then I'm going to use yellow. I bet you're figuring this out. I'm going to use green. I'm going to use blue. I'm going to use a dark purple called indigo. And I'm going to use violet or purple, light purple. Now, boys and girls, I'm sure you know by now that I just made a rainbow. This is one of my favorite things. And you know what? I'm going to write out the color words for you, and maybe you can write them as well. Red is R-E-D. Orange is O-R-A-N-G-E. Yellow is Y-E-L-L-O-W. Green is G-R-E-E-N. Blue is B-L-U-E. Indigo is I-N-D-I-G-O. And violet is V-I-O-L-E-T. And those are the colors of the rainbow. Do you know how you can remember them? Boys and girls, this is how you can remember them. Take the first letter of each color, put them just like this. Just like this. And you could actually pretend that this is somebody's name and remember the colors of the rainbow. If you knew someone named Roy G. Biv, you could remember the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I can't wait to share more about the rainbow with you. So, the reason that rainbows are one of my favorite things is because rainbows really mean promise. And this comes from the Bible. So a long, long time ago, when people were roaming the earth and not really living the way that they should, there was one man in particular who was living the way that he should, and his name was Noah. He listened to God. He did what God told him to do, and not everyone on earth was doing that. In fact, the Bible says that not anyone on earth was doing that the way that Noah was. So God decided, you know what? I need to destroy what's not working. So he decided that he would destroy things on the earth, but that he would save Noah and his family. So he told Noah, he said, Noah, I'm going to save you because I'm going to be destroying things that aren't right in this world. But you get to live with your family. And I'm going to have you save animals on the earth too, so that we can have more animals as you live to be an old man. So God told Noah, he said, I'm gonna send a great flood, a lot of rain, that's gonna destroy things on the earth that aren't the way that they should be. But I'm going to save you because I want you to build a huge boat. And it was called an ark. He told Noah to build a huge ark that was about the size of a football field and another half of a football field. That's a big ark. He told Noah to gather 2 of each animal, a mommy and a daddy, so that they could have babies later and we would have animals on our earth. So that's exactly what Noah did. He listened to God. And yes, God did send a great flood, and he destroyed all of the things on the earth that weren't right. But Noah and his family and the 2 animals, 2 of each animal, were safe. And for a long, long time, they had to stay on that ark. But God promised him that everything would one day be okay, and sure enough, it was. One day, the earth dried up, the sun came out, and the earth dried up, and God decided to show Noah a promise that he would not send a flood ever that bad again. And so he gave Noah a rainbow. And ever since then, when we see rainbows, we know that God's promising us that he's there if we'll only listen to him and do what he says, and he will never destroy the earth by water again. So when I see a rainbow in the sky, I think, wow, God must be letting me know that everything's going to be okay. So that's what I want you to think about when you see rainbows from now on. So boys and girls, now we're going to talk about the science of rainbows. So light comes from the sun when we're outside, and light is made up of many colors. When the light shines through water, like after a storm or during a storm, then the light is reflected or refracted, and it bends the light and causes all of those colors that light is made up of to shine. So I'm going to show you how you can make your very own rainbow today. All you need is a cup of water and a piece of paper. So when I put the paper so that the sun is shining on it, and put my water so that the sun is shining through the glass cup of water, and I move the cup around, if you move it just the right way, then you will see a rainbow. Oh, there's my rainbow. You just keep moving it till it bends just the right way. I have a rainbow. Now, see if you can grab a cup of water on a sunny day with a piece of paper and make your own rainbow. And now it's snack time. So, you can use anything that you have at your house. And Dr. Connett has not been to the grocery store in a few days, so I just looked around to see what kind of colors of the rainbow food I might have. We're going to start like I started the drawing with clouds. So I use marshmallows. And then we're going to start making the colors of the rainbow. Remember we started with red? So I chose some red juicy strawberries to make my first color of the rainbow. The next color is orange, and I cut up some cheese to make my next color of the rainbow. I love cheese. Then I chose some popcorn to make the yellow color of the rainbow. Look at that. And then I picked some broccoli because broccoli is so very good for you. So I picked some broccoli to make my green color of the rainbow. And then that indigo color that really, or actually blue, can't forget blue. And guys, you gotta have a little bit of sugar sometimes, not a lot, but a little bit. So I chose blue M&Ms because M&Ms are some of my favorite candies. So I have my blue M&Ms, and then for indigo, I had some huckleberry jam. Have you ever heard of that? Huckleberry jam is like an indigo purpley color. So look at that. I made my rainbow snack. You can choose any foods you might have that could represent these colors of the rainbow and make your very own rainbow snack. I'm gonna cheat and start with the M&Ms.
Okay.
So now I want to tell you which fruit of the spirit rainbows remind me of. When I think about a rainbow, I think about faithfulness. Because like I told you in the story, God has been faithful not to send us a huge flood like he did in the days of Noah ever again. So I know God is going to be faithful to me and to my family and to all those who I love every day in one way or another. So let's look at a verse that reminds me of faithfulness. In 2 Thessalonians 3:3 in the Bible, it says, "But the Lord is faithful. He will strengthen and protect you wherever you go, Gators." Thank you for learning about rainbows with me today. I look forward to sharing more of my favorite things with you. See you later, Gators.
Dr. Connett's favorite things.